Hello, everybody. This is Love of Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. You probably noticed I don't have the thing underneath here. My cats were playing with it. So now I don't know where it went. And I'm going to have to find it. Alright, so we're going to get into another collective reading. I'm not sure which deck I'm going to use. I usually go by what I feel. Also, disclaimer, there might be some kids playing in the background. They're my neighbors, so I'm trying to drown the noise out with the fan, and hopefully that works. So something's telling me to pull from my Sacred Traveler cards, Oracle cards. So I'm going to pull from these first. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to hear right now? Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What do we need to hear? What do we need to see? What energies are popping up for us today? Or whenever you see this. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I don't read reversals with these because they're really not meant to be read reversed, but some people do, but I'm not going to. So we have fellow travelers, support is all around you. So I'm getting, this is more so your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. Trying to fit this in here. Okay, you have support all around you, okay, at this time. Even if it doesn't feel like it, because sometimes I think we feel like, yeah, okay, I'm dealing with all this stuff, and not to say you don't believe it, but it sometimes doesn't feel that way, where we feel all alone in something. So if you're feeling alone, know that there is support from your divine team, okay? They're all rooting for you and helping you behind the scenes, okay? We also have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I feel like there's specific guides that are helping you right now because this guy has like a, I don't know if it's called a turban. I don't want to use the wrong term, but a turban-like thing here that is on his head. And then we also have this guy, and this card has a turban-like thing on his head too. So I feel like that could be the same guide. Yeah, these kids are like screaming outside. Like they're just playing and having fun, but it's a bit distracting when you're trying to do readings, but we're not going to let that happen. So that, again, I always take everything as an omen or a sign, so that might be a sign. You might feel like there's a lot of distractions or like things pulling you in different directions at this time. But expect the wondrous to emerge. Now, I keep sensing lately that there's like this dark time that we're going through, but yet there's going to be like a rainbow after the storm, so to say, or again, expecting the wonders to emerge. Just like, the genie in the bottle type situation that this is showing. Now that I'm seeing that, there's wishes that are granted. So there's not, you can't see the wishes being granted right now. We're in a certain process right now. I'm getting this intuitively. I don't know why. Now I feel like pulling the Rider Waite. Yeah, I'm going to pull from the Rider Waite deck to clarify. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So I just got... Okay. Like I was saying, we're in a dark time. Alright. Which... Oh my god, this card... I have to get a new deck, guys. It's like... This card... Again, these cards like to flip around a lot, so they can mean both, upright and reverse. But this card, the Ten of Cups reverse, is like family issues or discord between you and family members. Yeah, I'm just getting that in general. It can be different for everybody who the family members are. But there's something that's just not going well or not harmonizing in a family dynamic or between you and a family member. Um, so I'm going to put these underneath. Now, you can't really see them, but I'm just going to like lay them underneath a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if I can like I didn't really want to turn my camera. All right, we're just gonna leave it. I don't really want to mess with the camera, but what's interesting is I got these two cards as well. So we have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords reversed. So interestingly enough, and I always say that lately, they're both blindfolded. Again, I said we're in darkness, so there's like the spiritual darkness. Not everyone, but whoever's resonating with this. Um, there's some sort of darkness covering, so to say, your eyes or your vision of what is to come. Okay, and I'm also having the back of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. So I think that this is also what is being hidden, and this is what's going to emerge. When it says expect the wondrous to emerge, the miracles. Okay, so you're going to be financially independent and probably have more than enough for yourself, and I'm getting for your family, but that resonates with different people, right? So that's a good sign. So you know what? We're gonna put that there. We're gonna lay that down as well. Um, I know I'm doing this a little differently today, but I always do whatever I'm called to do, whatever feels like it's the right thing. Okay, so we also have another card. We have the Four of Cups. I got this in the last reading. So again, it's like you're not really seeing everything right now for what it is, and the divine is trying to hand you this cup here. You're so focused on the three cups that you're not really interested in, or you're like bored with this, or you're like, this isn't what I wanted, and you're getting things that you don't want. But the divine is trying to show you there's like a present or a gift or, again, a miracle. And it's kind of like, I don't know why, but I feel like this is a very similar kind of thing going on here, where there's a hand and then he's holding the genie bottle, and then there's like, the magic coming out of it. Like, that's just how I describe it, but magic dust. Okay, so the miracles are going to emerge out of nowhere, and this is what I feel like is depicting that. This is the divine. This is the hand of the divine. So maybe that's the same thing in this depiction as well. And then we have the moon. That's interesting. Like I was saying, there's things that are being hidden, which the moon represents that. And what do you know, guys? On the Two of Swords reverse, the moon is right here too, and it's a crescent. And I believe that's what's the moon phase right now. So that's a very interesting point. So it's like saying right now at this time, I mean, if you can correct me if I'm wrong about the crescent moon, but I know it's somewhere near the crescent. Yeah, it's very similar to the crescent right now as far as the time we're in. Um, so you're not, it's okay. I'm not like blaming anybody. I'm just saying, like, I'm part of this too. We're not seeing what the divine has for us. Okay, so there's something very wondrous and beautiful coming to us, and I believe the Nine of Pentacles is showing us, our hard work is going to pay off. And then we have the little snail at the bottom of the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like that's telling us that, yes, things are slow, they're taking time, but once the snail, I don't know, I'm just getting like this depiction as well. Once the snail gets over here, I mean, he's going to eventually get to a certain point, and that's what I'm trying to get at too, is like, for example, the moon is going to eventually become full again, and that's where, like, I'm relating that to, like, the fruits of our labor are going to be shown, are going to emerge. Again, expect the wondrous to emerge. The things you've been working for, your wishes are coming true. It's just it's taking a long time, it feels, okay? And you might even feel like you're in disbelief. Like, yeah, okay, sure. The Two of Swords, though, I didn't even get to these, but the Two of Swords is seeing the truth, okay? Uncovering lies, too, okay? So that might be part of, like, this family dynamic. There might be a family member that, I don't know why I'm getting family member, or it could just be your whole family, or there's just like multiple people in the family, or just like a dysfunctional family that you're seeing the truth about. Okay, you're also releasing yourself from fear. You're saying, no, I'm going to take these blindfolds off, and I don't want to live like this anymore in darkness. You want to, I just saw the card Savor Your Life, I believe. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to savor your life. You want to live in the Nine of Pentacles. You want to eventually get to the Ten of Pentacles. One of my cats is crying and I don't know where he is. Okay, anyway. That might be something too. Again, everything's an omen. Everything's a sign to me. Hi, honey. So, you might feel like I said, there's distractions, and I feel like there's always that theme when there's something good coming in for you. It seems that there's always like distractions or things trying to pull you in different directions. You might feel as though if you have kids, or say you're babysitting, or you have animals, like, maybe they're trying to get your attention constantly and you're just like overwhelmed. I don't know why I'm getting that as well. But, you're just like, I just want to be me, do my thing, and like relax at least for a little bit. Okay, we got some other cards here. Honey, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, pets, animals, kids, other people trying to get your attention, and you're just like, okay, but like, I need to focus on me. And some of it might be annoying, some of it might just be like, not annoying, but more like, again, you're just focused on yourself. It's not like you're trying to be mean about it. You're just like, I need to take care of me, because if I don't take care of me, then I'm not going to be able to take care of you or you guys. Okay, so we have narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Yeah, so you're on the narrow path. This is what I'm getting. You're on the path that not a lot of people take. I actually made like a rap. I should put it up soon, but I sing and I make music, and I said, I'm on that narrow path nobody wants to walk down. Don't even need to ask all these skeletons I walk around. So that popped up in my head. So you might be feeling like, again, we're in darkness right now. You might be walking around a lot of, quote, skeletons, or, things that have not been seen by many people's eyes. This is just what I'm getting. And it's scary, and it's something that you're not, this isn't something you see every day, but if you are on the narrow path, you do tend to see things like this. Again, this is metaphorical, of course. We're not literally seeing skeletons. Some people might be, but of course, most people are. It's a metaphor for most people that are on the narrow pathway, which aren't many. Inevitably, are going to walk through or past, again, metaphorically, dark, just darkness, just things that have been cast aside, things that have been ignored or forgotten about or neglected, or, yeah, just not looked at, like things that are hidden. That's really what's in the darkness, right? And then we also have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. And then, like, with the Miracle card, that's what I felt. Like, there was this magic, okay, going to emerge. So, believing is going to help you see. Believe that it's there for you and you're going to see it emerge. And again, Moonlight. Oh my God, you guys. Journey by Moonlight. I'm so, like, oh my God. Guys, I've been talking about the moon, and didn't I say eventually it's going to become a full moon? I'm getting super excited right now because I know what I'm talking about. Like, dude, okay, wow. Because we have the crescents, right? But I said eventually it's going to become a full moon. Now, if you just believe, again, with the snail, it's taking a long time, but you have to keep that belief alive. And if you keep that belief alive in the magic that is in you and that is from the divine, the moon is going to be full. Now, again, this is all metaphors, but that's what this is all about, right, Tarot? Your moon is going to become full again. And what I'm getting from that is you're going to see so much more. You're going to see everything. You're going to see the truth. Everything's going to be illuminated. Okay, you're going to feel full. You're going to feel fulfilled. And things are all going to come together and make sense. Okay? All your dreams, all your wishes are going to come true. And I'm not saying literally on the full moon. It might be for some people. But this is more of a metaphor. But yeah, I think that is a message for some people. So on the full moon is when your manifestations come to life, okay? This is just what I've learned as far as like the moon cycles and what to pray for, in certain moon cycles. And the new moon is like the start of, what you want to manifest, what you want to come true. And then the full moon is like the fruition, is the end result of what you've, the work you've put in during all the phases of the moon up until that point. And I feel like all the phases probably have some sort of significance. They obviously do. I just don't know exactly what those are right now. But yeah, this is amazing, you guys. This is a really cool message. I really love how this all ties in. When you really look at the symbolism and you go deep into this and you take your time and you look at the cards and you look at the little details on the cards, it's like it all starts to make sense, okay? So, but we have to be thoughtful as well. I don't know why that's sticking out to me now. Because in the narrow pathway, it's, it's kind of like, not to like put fear in you, because obviously you're releasing that fear. There's no need for fear. But to be cautious, to be aware of where you're stepping or where you're going or what your next moves are, because that's going to determine where you end up, right? But you are headed towards this magical time, okay? Because the full moon is just telling me that. We also have solitude at the bottom. In silence, peace prevails. So solitude is very important at this time too. And I think, again, like those distractions, those things that are trying to kind of pull you away from what you're meant to be doing right now, you have to have this like conviction or this determination. There's another word though. What is it? Dedication. Yeah, dedication towards whatever it is that you're building or working towards, growing, whatever you want to call it. There's this like need for not only being alone, but it's like being away from, it's like more so of a message of being away from all the distractions, being away from whatever little things are trying to pull you in all these different directions. I'm not saying that you should neglect everyone and everything You know what? I'm wondering if I should just tilt these because this is how it goes. It's not how my desk is, but it's like, well, I don't know about that because now it's like. Anyway, I don't want to get away from like what I was just saying, but that kind of makes more sense, right? Because then you can see it more. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're already at 20 minutes. 2021, I saw. Oh, maybe that was something too, like year 2021. I don't know if you started this journey maybe in 2021. That could be a thing. Okay. Alright, what else do we have from the Rider Waite deck? Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What else do we have from the Rider Waite deck? Anything else you want to show us? Oh, we got the sun. So when I was saying everything's going to be illuminated, everything's going to be shown and seen, and the magic is going to come alive. You're going to be so happy. It's like this is the best card in the deck. So now I'm getting also there's new beginnings, there's new life. You might even be pregnant or you might be having a baby soon. This might just deal with your child or children. I'm getting like also family life, but like I said in the other reading, like your own family. I just get like this joyous feeling from this card and this purity, this newness, again, this illumination, this seeing the truth. Yeah, it's about truth too, and happiness and joy and seeing like I don't know how to explain it. It's like everything coming together, everything making sense to you. So eventually, once the moon is full, again, metaphorically, the sun will come out. I know this might sound strange, but it's all a metaphor. It's like once you get to a certain point, it's all going to make more sense. Okay, it might not make sense right now, but you are seeing little bits and pieces of that right now because you're choosing to see the truth with the Two of Swords reversed, right? And then with the Eight of Swords reversed as well. In order to do that, you had to release yourself from the fear, from the traps of your mind, because that's what that card's about, right? It's not really like she's tied up tightly. She's tied up very loosely, and she can take off those, whatever you call those, let's say bandages, but it's not bandages, but like, you know, whatever ropes or whatever things made you feel like constricted, restricted, trapped, like you can't move, like you can't move forward. You had the power all along, and that's what you're doing now. And you're like, because you have the strength now. You didn't have the strength before. Now you have the strength, and that's why you're doing it. Because obviously you would have done it before, but your mind was keeping you there. So, you know, when your mind takes control of everything, sometimes it can make you think that you're not able to do something when really you do have the power. It's just, again, it's your mind. So it's really the strength in your mind, because the swords have to do with the mind. You're strengthening your intellectual abilities as well. You're seeing the truth of, like, I keep saying that, but it is true. You're seeing the truth about like something in this family dynamic, something you're just not happy with. Maybe something growing up. Maybe there was childhood abuse. Maybe there was something you're just finding out, like, maybe not just finding out, but like really coming to terms with the truth of how you've always felt about something in this family dynamic. See, guys, look at, there's treasures for us, okay? Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So beneath the surface, okay, we don't see this right now. We're on the surface. We have to dig deep. All right, but actually, I feel it's going to emerge, right? See, expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's not that yes, we're digging, okay, but at the same time, it's going to emerge whether we dig or not, okay, I feel. Because, well, maybe the act of digging, meaning wanting to find the truth, wanting to see, taking the blindfolds off, is digging for the truth, right? This is metaphorical, of course, again. And it's like the divine sees that, and it's like, okay, you obviously want the truth, so you're going to get it. So here we go. It's going to emerge, it's going to happen for you because you're doing the work. I think at times, though, with the Four of Cups, it's like, again, we can get in that state of mind of, I'm bored or like discontent. I'm not really feeling it. Or like, when is it coming? Come on. Like, I only have 3 cups here. And then, like, the divine is like, look, I have this cup of something better for you, and you don't see it. Hello. And then the sun is right after. So it's like, obviously, it's everything you ever wanted it's there for you, okay? But it's okay because, again, everything's a cycle, just like the moon, like we were saying. You just don't see it because that's where you are in the cycle, okay? So once it is, like, for example, when there's a new moon, you don't see the moon, right? Um, it's not that it's not there, it's just, you just don't see it. And it's not anybody's fault that they don't see it. It's just the fact that that's the cycle, that's the period in time of that particular cycle of the moon that you can't see it. No matter how much you try, you might see some sort of little outline, but most of the time you can't. So, don't get hard on yourself. I'm getting that too. Maybe some people are like, oh man, like, I should see this. And it's like, no, it's okay. You are exactly where you need to be at the time you're supposed to be there. But, because everything is like walking down a path, or everything is like a journey. Everything is like a cycle. So there are certain, times you have to be a certain way or go through certain things to get to where you're going, because you can't just snap your fingers and everything is just wonderful again, right? But this is beneath the surface, and I think you know this. I really think you know this, because why would you be digging metaphorically? The digging is the truth seeking. That's what I'm getting, right? Why would you be digging if you didn't think it was there? All right, we're gonna pull some more. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What else do we need to see? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, we have the Knight of Swords again. Because I had this in the last reading, but that was reversed. Yeah, there might be this, like, fast action that you're taking. You might be going a little too fast, but like I said, you're probably trying to speed up the cycle. Just realize that there's a temperament that needs to be had. Like, you need to temper yourself. I'm not saying, like, I think it's coming from a very beautiful place, of course. Like, you just want this to come to fruition as soon as possible. But I like to see that you're very ambitious, very, what is the word? Like, very determined. There's more words that I can think of, but like, you're rushing towards this, like, yes, this is what I want, this is what I need. Just remember, it says tread thoughtfully, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So on a narrow pathway like that, you can't really rush it, okay? So just remember not to rush something too quickly, because you can't, right? There are certain things in life you just can't rush. And those things are the things that are meant to be for us. and they're going to help us grow. This is what I'm hearing, okay? We also have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's an emotional fulfillment. You're in tune with your emotions right now. Oh, you know what I noticed? On the uncovering treasure, the treasure I feel kind of resembles the, I don't know if these are like, I don't know what kind of stones these are, but it just kind of reminded me of those. See what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so it's kind of like saying the treasure is right at your feet. It's like maybe you don't realize it. She's very focused on her cup, right? So you might be very hyper focused on your emotions at this time. And it's interesting how the dragon is looking right at the treasure. She's looking right at the cup, and the treasure is at her feet. This is just what I'm getting, right? Metaphorically. I just noticed this little thing in the corner. I never really saw that. It kind of looks like a fish with some other stuff, but I can't really make it out. But obviously this is a water card, so that would make sense. But yeah, there's definitely something about your emotions, and you're very in tune with your emotions right now. Just be sure to maybe not get caught up in your emotions, like I said about the treasures at your feet. So realize it's closer than you think, and maybe it's just telling you that, hey, like you're focused on how you feel about all this, but realize that it's there. It's right there. It's at your feet. It's closer than you think. Okay, so that treasure, got cat hairs everywhere. The treasure is there. I mean, again, it's there. It's closer than you think. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah. And when I say that, of course, I always shuffle more, and then more cards fall out. You know what? I'm gonna pull one more. I know I say this all the time. One more of the Sacred Traveler cards. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, give us one more card to end the reading, okay? Okay, see? It's kind of like concluding it. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. So yeah, it's... What I'm getting from this is like there's lots of twists and turns. There's ups and downs. It's just saying enjoy the journey, because at the end, at the destination... Does it say something about that? No. At the end of this, which is your wish fulfillment coming true, your wishes coming true, obviously you're going to see it was all worth it, and why you went through, like on this map, you're going to see, oh, that's why I went through all that. Oh, okay, that's why it was so rocky over here. Oh, okay, that's why we did this up and down thing and this hard stuff over here, because it was preparing me for this. Oh, okay. So that's why sometimes we get aggravated, like, oh yeah, okay, wait and see. They keep telling us to wait for our, wishes coming true, and it's kind of like you start losing faith and losing hope. But again, you have to keep that belief in magic alive, because once you do get to the destination, like I said, it's all gonna fall into place. And I got that message earlier, like with the Sun card, everything's going to make sense. Everything's going to fall into place. So enjoy the journey now. Realize that everything's meant to happen the way it's happening right now. You just might not see it right now because you're not meant to. You're only meant to know at the end. And I know it kind of sucks at times, but that's just how it goes. And I think it's kind of funny too. Like you kind of laugh at Spirit or the divine, like, oh, okay, I see why you did that. Okay, So I feel like that brings joy and hope just right there, Like, why are all these negative things happening? Oh, because there's something that I'm going to see at the end. It's all going to make sense. Like, it's going to fit like a puzzle piece. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, those fit together. And this happened, like I said, this happened because of this. And wow, okay. And it just starts to click. And I'm sure we had little revelations like that in our life too, to kind of prove to us that, hey, I think that's why the divine does that. Like, puts you, not to say like it puts you through crap and hard things, but we go through these things because there's a reason. There's always a reason. And I think the people that say, no, this is all stupid and, these are just cards and, like, it's not real and whatever. Well, you're just not believing. That's all it is. So it's all about belief. And your belief is very powerful. And your belief is actually what creates the reality around you. It's actually your belief and your feelings. So, again, with the Queen of Cups, the emotions. So when you pair your emotions with your thoughts and you continue to believe that these things are going to happen, you feel like these things are going to happen for you, your wishes, your dreams, whatever you want to come true, they are going to come true. But here's the other thing. The negative things you think and believe and feel are also going to come true. So you have to be careful of those things. But I don't see much of that in these cards. I just see at the beginning, with the dysfunctional family or the disharmony within a family, you're releasing yourself from that. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, there's always going to be a darkness and there's always going to be a light. But again, you're going to see more and more the truth of the reasons why the dark had to be there. Everything's going to be illuminated with the sun, okay? And I know I used both the metaphors of the moon and the sun, but I think you understand what I'm saying. It's all about the illumination. It's all about the shining the light on the darkness type thing. So, and that's clarity, and that is truth, and that is light, that is love, that is everything you ever wanted coming to you. So, wow, this is beautiful, guys. I love this reading. And thank you guys for watching. If you like the reading, please like the video. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.